Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, pretty highly requested one actually, we're going to be ranking every single Battlefield 2042 map in the popular tier list format. So buckle your seatbelts because I have some choice words for some of these maps. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for your continued support. 2042 content is incredibly hard to make. There's not a lot to talk about, and I apologize for that. I will be playing more of the finals, and I will be playing X Defiant whenever that comes out. So if you want to see those videos, turn the notifications on. You know, I'd love to see the notifications number go up in my analytics. So I appreciate if you do turn on that bell. Now, I'm just going to go with whatever map I see first. Let's see. Manifest. Manifest is a non-negotiable delete the map from the game. It's terrible, has awful flow, plays awful in every single game mode, insane levels of verticality. The rework wasn't even a rework. Let's be completely honest here, okay? They didn't rework shit. There's still a bunch of crates around. It still plays the exact same way. It had zero effect. Delete Manifest from the game. Thank you. Breakaway. I don't know. Breakaway's a hard one for me. I refuse to play Breakaway Conquest because it's simply too boring, so I don't like it. Breakaway Breakthrough is alright. I think it has some of the worst sector design in the game on some sectors. For instance, the oil rig, where you have to, well, essentially just get lucky to capture the point that's on the inside of the little building with literally at sometimes 15 people inside of it, and they spawn inside of the flag, and the attackers have to run across open ice. I don't know. I can't put Breakaway any higher than C. I just can't. El Alamein, terrible. Absolutely awful. In fact, I refuse to elaborate. Flashpoint. Flashpoint's interesting. I would say Flashpoint for Conquest, specifically, is one of the better Conquest maps. For Breakthrough, I think it is an insult, to be completely honest with you. If you really dive deep into the sector design and the angles and just how things are laid out, it is truly an abomination. But is the Conquest good enough to push it up to B tier? I don't know. I'm going to put it in front of Breakaway for now, in C tier, and I'll move it up or down depending later. Exposure, the first map ever added to Battlefield 2042, I think so at least. Exposure has gone through many iterations of breakthrough layouts. The breakthrough layout we have now is, I would say, really bad, to be honest with you. I don't like it at all. The first sector on defense is literally almost impossible to hold if the attackers have 5 brain cells to rub together. On Conquest, I would say it's better than Breakthrough for sure. Rush is mid, just like every other Rush layout in the game. I don't know if I could put it in B tier. I don't know if I can put it in B tier either. It might be better than Flashpoint. Then again, it might not be. I am gonna put it in between Flashpoint and Breakaway for now. Let's talk about something else here. Spearhead. It's gonna be a first B tier map. I think it plays very well on Conquest. I think it plays pretty well on Breakthrough. I think it plays fairly decently in Rush. I think it's one of the better maps in the game. Now, I will say, there are no S tier or maybe even debatably A tier maps in the entirety of Battlefield 2042. There just aren't. So you can argue with me in the comment section if you want, but guys, I think if you say anything's S tier in this game, you have to remember that maps like, oh, I don't know, Grand Bazaar and Achi Baba exist, right? We're talking that level of Battlefield map. Let's move on now. Redacted. Well, let's do Redacted. Redacted is a bit of a love-hate, to be honest with you. If you like super fast-paced, spammy, close quarters, you know, get shot in the back 15 times, but then kill 30 people on a massive flank type of maps, you're going to like Redacted. If you don't, then you don't. For me personally, I think it's a B tier map. I think for a lockers / metro style linear map, I think it's fairly well designed. Some people may have some reservations about the fact that it doesn't have like an outside area to push or anything, but there are multiple flanks you can take. It does get fairly congested in mid sometimes though, but I think it's a B tier map. I don't think it's awful. However, it's a love-hate relationship in general. Hourglass. Admittedly, Hourglass Breakthrough after the rework is better. However, delete it from the game. I'm sorry, just delete the map from the game. It's bad, guys. We have to be honest with ourselves. It's nowhere near the level of some of the other Battlefield maps. It's just not. Delete it from the game. I don't want to play it again. Ooh, this is gonna be controversial, maybe. I wouldn't take a single map from Battlefield 2042 and put it in another Battlefield game, if that makes sense. Like, and I can't say the same for previous games. Like, I would absolutely play Achibaba, Passchendaele, Nivelle Nights. Just 3 of those maps, right, are all Battlefield 1 maps. I would play those again in a heartbeat. Orbital on Conquest, it's all right. I don't like Conquest in this game to begin with because I think the maps are just so poorly made, to be honest with you. Orbital Breakthrough is... Man, it's bad. I mean, it really is bad. The tower sector has so much verticality. It's so hard to predict anything. Then the next sector, again, the verticality on the hillsides, the visibility is actually pretty bad in some areas. The point layouts are kind of weird. On Conquest, I would say it plays better than Breakthrough, definitely. But does it play better than Exposure or Breakaway? I would say yes. I'm going to put Orbital in front of Exposure and Breakaway, but behind Flashpoint. Definitely not a Spearhead level map, in my opinion. Battle of the Bulge, I don't know. I'm going to put this in the I don't know category. I don't think I've ever played a full round on Battle of the Bulge. I've played some TDM rounds near the church, and I would say that's like a B tier TDM layout, maybe a C tier. But in general, I don't really know, to be honest. Caspian Border, this is going to make people angry. Caspian Border, it's not good, guys. Guys, I'm sorry. Caspian Border, in my opinion, is one of the most overrated Battlefield maps of all time. I didn't like it in Battlefield 3. I didn't like it in Battlefield 4. And I don't like it now. I'm sorry. Do I think it plays better than Orbital? Yes. I do. I don't think it's that good, though, in my opinion. No Shark Canals. This is a bit of a nostalgia map for me. If I were to rank this purely on TDM, this is S tier. I mean, it's an S tier TDM layout, but I can't. Conquest, it's all right. I think it plays better than Orbital. I think it plays better than No Shark than Caspian Border. For Rush, I mean, the dreaded the fact that you have to cross the ocean to get there. I mean, there's always poor design in my opinion, but sort of like a legendary in a weird way. And I don't think I've ever played Breakthrough on No Shark Canals. Does Breakthrough exist on No Shark Canals? Comment down below if that exists. I'm going to put it in front of Caspian Border just because of the TDM layout, in my opinion. Discarded. Need I say more? Like, I don't even need to say anything, right? Discarded needs to be discarded. Reclaimed. Reclaimed is a classic Battlefield layout for a map. I think it plays fairly well in Conquest. I think the first sector on Breakthrough is horrendous, particularly the right side if you're on attackers, if you can imagine that. The rocks in that area are, I mean, good luck. You will die from some rat in some area. It is inevitable. And the bunker point, if you're playing Breakthrough, is a nightmare to take. Awful to take. I think that definitely knocks it out of B tier. I do think, however, the Conquest plays better than No Shark Canals and all these other maps I've mentioned. Not as good as Flashpoint, in my opinion. Kaleidoscope. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We're moving on. Renewal. Renewal TDM is one of the most offensive, heinous, and lazy selections for a TDM layout I have ever seen in my life. And for that reason, I'm actually making a new category. We're going to name this category. We're going to name it Renewal TDM. There it is. Stranded. One of the newer maps to the game. Well, newer. Season 4, right? That's like, 15 years ago? Stranded plays well in Conquest. Plays fairly well in Breakthrough. It can get a little stagnant in the first sector. In fact, I think the first sector, particularly for defenders, is nightmarish. If the attacking team actually knows what they're doing, it is almost impossible to hold the first sector, and I think that's fundamentally bad design. I'm gonna give Stranded. There's a lot of maps in B in like C tier. But I honestly don't think it's a B tier map. Actually, hold on. I'm thinking about it. It might be a B tier map. I might like it more than Flashpoint on Conquest. Because there's overall less verticality, especially near like the oil refinery, or I don't know what that is. Like it's on Flashpoint, it's a big stacked area. I'm gonna move it to bottom of the barrel B tier, because I think overall it does provide decently similar gameplay to other Battlefields in terms of like how big the map is, if that makes sense. We're left with Battle of the Bulge, Erica Harbor, and Valparaiso. Valparaiso, it's okay. I think on Breakthrough, it's horrendous. Actually, hold on, wait. Maybe I'm skewed because I'm playing Rush XL. I like Valparaiso Conquest. I think Valparaiso Conquest is solid. I'm going to put it, just because of the Conquest, in front of No Short Canals, but behind Reclaimed and Flashpoint. Battle of the Bulge, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. So I'm going to leave that unranked. And Erica Harbor is a bit of a tough one to rank because I haven't played it that much either. But based on the pure Conquest layout alone, I might put it somewhere next to Valparaiso, Reclaimed. I don't think it's on the level of Stranded or Spearhead. Actually, I might piss some people off with this selection, because I haven't played. It's not a map that I play, to be honest with you. So it's hard for me to rank it. From what I've experienced, it's okay. I wouldn't say I'm blown away, or like, I wouldn't say I prefer it to other maps. So I'm going to put it somewhere in here. And I guess you can be angry at me in the comment section. And yeah, there it is. This is the official, most correct, most based, objectively, factually, spiritually correct tier list ever created. And if you disagree, wrong. If you agree, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll link the tier list in the description so you can make your own tier list, and maybe there's a way for you to like share it with me. So if you do that, definitely share it with me. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.